All right, well, imagine being the only survivor of a plane crash, a crash in which 4 of your closest friends were killed. In May of last year, that tragedy happened to 22-year-old Hannah Luce. She and 4 friends were flying from Tulsa, Oklahoma to Council Bluffs, Iowa to attend a Christian youth rally led by her father, Ron Luce. This is the last photograph taken of them just an hour before their plane caught on fire and crash landed. Earlier, I had a chance to talk to Hannah about the moment during the flight she knew something was terribly wrong.
We realized something was terribly wrong whenever the entire plane was caught up with smoke. And it started coming in and we started suffocating from the smoke, and so we had to make an emergency landing.
It's so scary to read about it in the book where the smoke is billowing out of the vents and you're choking. So you crashed into a field. Tell us the first thing that you remember after the crash.
Well, when we landed, the plane caught on fire. Now, you can't see anything past your hand because the smoke is so thick. And one of my lungs had already collapsed, and so I was having trouble getting oxygen to, to my body. And so my feet were stuck in the plane.
You were trying to get loose from the crash
site. I'm trying to get you loose from my seat. And that was a defining moment for me. I had to decide, am I going to live or am I going to die? Because the fire, the smoke is starting to exhaust my lungs. I'm fighting as hard as I can, screaming as loud as I can. No one's hearing me, or so I thought.
And it would have been easier at that moment, as you write in the book, to just surrender.
Yeah.
You credit Austin Anderson, who is a 27-year-old Iraq war veteran. He served 2 tours of duty. You credit him with helping to keep you alive that day. What happened?
Well, as I made my way out, I decided I'm going to live, and I'm not just going to live well, I'm going to live wonderfully, and I'm going to create and make the world a better place, just a little better. And so I found my way out, but then I looked down and I realized I'm still on fire. I'm half naked. I stop, drop, and roll like they teach you in kindergarten. And as I'm getting up, I see in the distance someone coming closer to me. And it's Austin.
And of course, he looked terrible. He was burned head to toe.
We were both unrecognizable, and that's, probably about an hour later, is when we were saved by 2 wonderful Samaritans.
You can read more about Hannah's inspirational story of survival in her book. It's called Fields of Grace. All the proceeds from the book will go to a charity inspired by Austin Anderson. It's called Mirror Tree, and it helps female refugees around the globe. So I will tweet out a link to that information at Allison Camerata.
Oh, what a story she has.
Incredible story. The book is really special.
And grateful to be alive, I am certain.
Yes.
Just listening to her talk.
Yeah, grateful to Austin. Right.